I named it Joffrey in my phone, like Fresh Prince. So I say, Jeffrey, and it calls up the concierge, and it's fantastic. I love it. Hey everyone, saludo a todos. So today is the American Platinum Express unboxing. Of course, I've already had to open it and cover some things for safety. And let's take a look at it. Look how beautiful it is. I'm going to put it in the light. That just blinds everyone. Look at that. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. So the card is super, super thick. Super shiny. Just catches the light. You can go out to the store and blind your friends, blind the bartender, boom, flash it. I actually use my Chase cards for things like that. But this card is still amazing. What I mainly use this card for, I've had it for about 5 months now, so this is not a true unboxing. I'm sorry, guys. But I use it mainly for the Uber credits. I use it for special offers that Amex has. I use it for the $200 worth of airline points because this is a United airline hub. I use it towards United. So those are the type of things I use it for. The card also comes with this wood packaging. It smells just like real wood, so I assume that it is. Doesn't really matter if it's not. And the back side of it is a phone holder or tablet holder, whatever you want to put in there. That's what it works for. I haven't seen that in other videos, but it's good to know. I use it all the time just to, watch movies in bed if I don't want to use my laptop or something. So yeah, it's great. I love this card. I love the perks. I always use the Hilton Elite benefits, the Marriott Gold benefits. Those are amazing. I just recently had a room upgrade to a corner suite in Boulder, Colorado, which was a great time. I stayed at the Residence Inn Marriott, and it was fantastic. I love everything about this card, especially the concierge. So let me tell you a bit about the concierge. So this, I would say, is the best card concierge that I've ever experienced. I've also used Chase, and I can call them for anything, and they will get it done. For instance, my cousin is heading off to college. Well, he's applying for colleges, and he wants to know about scholarships. I don't have time to give him scholarship information, and I just sent over an email to American Express, and they sent a packet of information on scholarships for the schools that he was looking at, and it was fantastic. So I just emailed it straight over to his mom, and it was great. Another thing is, I got back from Colorado. I'm also headed to San Francisco and LA, and I just wanted to know what type of clothing I should wear because the weather is up and down. This is early spring, so you never know what's going to happen. And I live on the East Coast. I don't know West Coast weather that well, and it's unpredictable, just like over here. So I wanted to try that out. They sent me a packet of information, again, via email, with all the information on the weather, what to pack. It's amazing. So whenever I need them, I call them for dining references. That works. I had one bad experience with dining, and that was because there was a restaurant on their global dining page that is no longer participating in the program, but it's still showing up on the website. I went to that restaurant and they were like, oh, we used to participate in this, but we don't anymore. So I called American Express and I was like, I didn't have a great dining experience. You advertise it on your website, but that's not the experience that I had. So they ended up sending me $75, just crediting that to my account, and I didn't even spend $75 at the restaurant. So I got more bang for my buck than I even spent. So that's a $75 credit straight to me that I wouldn't normally have gotten. I also enjoy the Saks card because I live right next door to Saks Fifth. So being able to get that $100 a year or $50 every 6 months definitely helps for me. I'm not a shopaholic, but anything free is great. And I'm getting some free shoes. So another thing you get is the Priority Pass, which comes with a lot of different cards. But this is just a great benefit. I always use it. I love going to the restaurants. Now, I will say the restaurants aren't as great as the actual lounges. But the Timberline Steaks place in Colorado was pretty good. There are some places here like Chef Geoff and whatnot in Washington, D.C. that are terrible. Free food, whatever, but even for free food, it wasn't great. So I love the lounges. I love Turkish Airlines lounges and things like that. So those are great. I really enjoy having this pass because I don't like waiting at airports. I do love airports, but I don't like the whole waiting process, the crowding, all of that, even though lounges are becoming more crowded these days. So it was a great way for me to just get out of the airport or feel like I'm out of the airport. So they send you all these beautiful pictures on all their benefits. blah, 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 5X hotels, 5X on flights. I will say that I don't book my flights through American Express because I enjoy the perks with Chase on having that travel protection. American Express Platinum does have travel protection if you live overseas. So outside the United States, they don't have that for the card that's in the US. So I don't enjoy that. So I use Chase for booking my flights. I also just book my hotels through Chase or through Expedia, which Chase is working with Expedia now, so that's great. Because I usually find cheaper hotels outside of American Express's network. So for me, the points aren't really worth it. I usually send my points to an airline or something like that that's having a deal on those points, because using them on American Express's website for their hotels, you don't really get a lot of bang for your buck. So it's not as great as having that dollar for dollar match on another program, or having Chase where you get like an additional 25% towards travel. So I love Chase, but this is not a Chase video. It is an American Express video. But just for your information, I want you to have the knowledge that you need to choose the card that you want. But the perks of this card, they're good. It's worth spending the money. I mean, I've only had this card for about 5 months. I've already gotten back the money that I spent, which ended up being $475 and not $550, because of the $75 I got back for the restaurant that I just didn't enjoy. And yeah, this was fantastic. Also, my husband paid for the restaurant, so it was all free money to me. So yeah, I love this card. I will get this card time and time again, unless something better comes along. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. If there's a better card that comes out than this, with better perks and everything like that, I will leave American Express. But for now, I do enjoy it, and it's been great. I foresee myself getting this again next year, renewing my card. I enjoy the card. It is dynamic and fantastic to use. I love all the different perks and benefits. It's great. I love the Concierge. I named it Joffrey in my phone, like Fresh Prince. So I say, Jeffrey, and it calls up the Concierge, and it's fantastic. I love it. I'm Maura San Diego, and I hope you enjoy your day. Nos vemos.